Okay, hi guys, welcome back to another one of my tutorials. Okay, so today we're going to be doing another engine video. Okay, but this time I want to break everything down as simply as I can for all of you. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you guys is over here. Okay, so these are the materials that we require. Okay, so this row, you need an iron ore, you need 5 ingots, you need 12 ingots. So total you need 17 steel ingots. You need 1 steel knife and you need a bucket of rubber. Okay, so these are the materials that you require to make yourself an engine. Okay, so over here for the visual representation, you look vertically. Okay, ignore this ball first. You look vertically, you can see for the roller mechanism, you will need to bring 5 ingots over to your new common, okay, and use it on your roller to make 5 rods. Okay, so this is the product. Okay, this is the product of using steel. Okay, it needs to be hot, using hot steel on your roller mechanism. Okay, the next one is for your crude piston. So you use this on your new common, you'll get a hammer. Okay, you require 12 ingots to be used on the hammer. Okay, 10 of which will be made into piston blanks. Okay, one will be a large pulley, the other will be a small pulley. Okay, so that's for your hammer. Okay, so these things here, these 4 things, are what you have to make with the hammer. While for the roller mechanism, these 5 rods, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, these are what you need to make with the roller. Okay, and as for the iron ore, what you need to make with your iron ore is this one over here. Okay, iron ore, you heat it up, you get a wrought iron. You heat that wrought iron, you'll get a empty tank. Heat the wrought iron and then you hit it. Okay, so heat, H-E-A-T, and then hit, H-I-T. Okay, you hit, heat and hit. Okay, so these are things that you are going to be learning how to make today. Okay, the next 2 parts of the new common will be the bore and the lathe, the one that I'm holding in my hands. Okay, we will show you more about what we do with these new common parts later on. Okay, so like I said, the first thing we're gonna do will be the roller. Okay, you can do this in any order you want. Maybe you prefer to do the pistons first, but personally I prefer to do the roller first. Okay, because for the pistons, they actually take up space. Okay, when you are making these pistons, they are taking up space around your new common. You don't want that. Okay, whereas for the rods, there are only 5 rods. You are able to put it in your bag to easily transport them to where they should be. Okay, so I always start off with the roller. We make ourselves a fire. Make sure you have charcoal in both the new common as well as the furnace. Okay, let me once again visually place these things out. Okay, so this is the order in which we use the new common parts: roller, then hammer, then bore, and finally the lathe. Okay, all right. Okay, and don't forget about your iron ore. So since you're only making 5 rods, you will have time to make your tank during this part. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to light it up. Light both of these up, okay? Then you use the tongs with your ingot on the furnace first. So you're going to have to heat it up like that. Okay, over here you heat it up. Then you use it on a firing. Let me see if I can find it. A firing new common roller. Okay, you'll make yourself a rod. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it. Okay, so once again, you light this, then you light this, Pick up your tongs. You make 5 of these. Right, in the meanwhile, your furnace is still going. You can light this. Okay, you heat this up, put it down, and then you hit it 3 times. You get yourself a tank. Okay? So once you're done with that, this is the part where I will check my backpack. Oh, there's actually things in my bag. Okay, because I'm filming, I actually have things in my bag. Okay, so it's good to remove them. Make sure your bag is empty. Okay, so that you don't mess up any steps. Okay, so we have our 5 rods here now. Okay, we want to make space to be able to bring our 12 ingots over so that we can use our hammer. Okay, so we're going to put 3 of these in our bag for later on. And then 2 of the rods, we're going to place them over here. Okay, because this is the spot that we want them to be so that we are able to use the rods on the left machine. Okay, the new common left later on. Okay, we can put this aside as well. Okay, so now let's grab our wheelbarrow. We're gonna bring this 12 over. So remember I said with the hammer, we're going to make 10 blanks, 1 large and 1 small pulley. Okay, and as I have already done earlier, roller mechanism, we make 5 rods. Okay, so let's come over here with our 12. Remember to add water and charcoal and check to make sure you're using the correct new common. Okay, it's not roller anymore. Now we use the hammer. Okay, and now I need to grab some food. Okay, so it's the roller, it's the hammer now. Okay, so we're going to make ourselves 12 things. No. So we're going to make ourselves 10 of these, the piston blanks, 1 large, 1 small. So the order that I like to do it, because of the placement that I want my things to be when I'm using the new common left, is that I like to make the pistons, 4 of them first using the bottom pile. Okay, so 2, 3, 4 like that. And then the bottom 2 pile, I'll make a large one, a large pulley. You do that by hitting it 3 times, put it down. This one you do it by hitting it 2 times, you put it down. Then you're left with 6 here. You're gonna do it like that. Okay? Alright, so this will be the ideal position of your pistons. 4 pistons at the back, 6 in the front, and then your large pulley and your small pulley. Okay? Let me just move this pile back here. Okay, so we're going to get our tong, grab an ingot, Control A to put it aside first. Make sure you have charcoal here. Okay, and we're going to start. Okay, remember I said we make 6 of this. We make 4 of these first. Then we make a large one. And then we make a small one. Now we make 6. Like that. Okay, so 4 at the back, 6 in the front, 1 large, 1 small. Okay, so this is how you prepare the parts that you need for your next 2 steps. Okay, so your next 2 steps. First, we start with our bore. Okay, remember the order I told you? It's always roller first, then hammer, then bore, and then left. Okay, so for the bore as well as for the left, we don't need to light up this furnace. We don't need this furnace anymore. Okay? So for our bore, do you remember the 3 rods that we put into our bag? These 3 rods, you remember them? Yes. With the 3 rods, we're going to make ourselves 3 pipes. So you tap it once to make a pipe, and then you drop it. Tap it once to make a pipe, you drop it. Tap it once to make a pipe, you drop it. Okay? So 3 pipes. And for this one, you take 1, you tap it, you drop it. Take 1, tap, drop. Okay, that's all you need to do for your bore. Okay, pretty straightforward. Okay, pretty straightforward, so let's start. Okay, so I like to light it up here, make my 3 pipes, make this. Okay, so for making the pipes, be careful not to tap it more than once. Okay, I have another rod here. If you tap it 2 times, you'll get this. Okay, you get a pump valve, which you don't want. Okay, so with your rod, you just tap it 1 time. Do not tap it twice. Okay, 1 time only. Okay, so now we have our 3 pipes here. 2 of the pipes belong exactly where it is. Okay, this is in the correct spot, this is in the correct spot. The rest, everything else is in the correct spot. Just that our pipe, we need to connect it to our empty tank, like that. Okay, so this is our engine fuel system that we're going to use on our engine later on. Okay, we're going to use this to make our engine later on. Okay, so let's take this out, put the left head in, like that. Okay, so for the left, we don't need any more tongs. Okay, so we can throw that away, don't need that. Okay, so the steps for using this new common left is, first we do, okay, the order is up to you. You can do the ones at the back first, the rods first, or you can do this one first. Personally, I will do this one first. Okay, you grab it, you tap it 1 time, you drop it. You grab it, you tap it 1 time, you drop it. Then you go to your left, the piston blanks. You grab, you tap twice, and then you're able to place it down directly onto what you just made. Okay, so for this one, you'll make a precision cylinder. For this one, you tap it 2 times. You tap it 2 times, you'll make this one, the valve. Okay, the valve, you can directly put it onto the precision cylinder. Okay, so 1 more time, tap this once, drop, tap this once, drop, tap this 2 times, drop. Pick it up again, tap it 2 times, drop, pick up another one, tap it 2 times, drop, pick up another one, tap 2 times, drop. Okay, so this will be empty now. There won't be anything here. All the parts will be over here already. Then you pick up this one, you tap it once, you backpack it. Pick up this one, tap it twice, backpack it. Okay? So during this stage, there won't be anything here anymore. Remember, I said they are all on these 2 slots now. Yeah, so we're going to use the pipe, tap it 1 time, and you put on this empty space. Pick out the pipe, tap it 1 time, drop underneath you. See the blanks behind you? You use your hotkey, Shift W. Okay, not hotkey, but you use your keyboard controls. Shift W, pick up 1. Okay, you tap it 2 times. So remember, just now you tapped it twice and then you put it onto the precision cylinder here. I believe is what it's called. Let's double check. Yep, the precision cylinder, right? So same goes for this one. You're able to tap it twice to make a steel valve, and you're able to put it down onto the fuel nozzle body. So fuel nozzle body is what you get from the pipe. Okay, the pipe. Let me see if I can look for the left. Yes. The pipe, when you tap it onto the left 1 time, you'll get a fuel nozzle body. Okay, fuel nozzle body. Then you Shift W using your keyboard controls. You tap it twice, you get your valve. And this valve, you can put it directly down onto your fuel nozzle body. Okay, so you press your space bar, or you can click depending on what you're doing, but personally I feel that using keyboards would be better. Okay, and then you do it 1 more time. Okay, so now your hand is empty, right? You pick up another one, tap twice, put it down to the one at the front. Okay, so we used up 2 of them. We're left with 2 behind us, right? We tap it 1 time only this time. Okay, so you tap it 1 time only, you get this one. Then you backpack it. You pick up this one here, tap it 1 time only. You walk down 1 square, you swap with what is there, you put this down. You swap with what is there. You no longer need to swap, you just pick up what is there, you put it down. Okay, for the assembly part, I can show you later on, slowly, once we have all the parts actually made. Okay, so right now they are not made yet, so it's a bit hard to demonstrate. So we are just going to repeat 1 more time the process. Okay, so this one, blank, 1 time, 1 time, 2 time, drop. Okay, pick up another one, 2 time, drop, 2 time drop, 2 time drop. Okay, so now this is empty. This one 1 time backpack, 2 times backpack. This one 1 time, put on this floor here. Take the next one 1 time, put down on the floor here. Okay, 2 times, connect it to the valve. Is that what it's called? Let me check. I don't think it's called valve. Sorry. It's called the fuel nozzle body. Okay, put it onto the fuel nozzle body, put it on the other fuel nozzle body, and then tap it 1 time, backpack, tap it 1 time. Okay, and then that's it. Then you're done. Alright. Okay, let's try to do this. It's really hard for me to explain. Okay, so many words, but I think it's easier if I just show you. Okay? So I'll go by the back. You can go by the front, and then you throw your shaft here. Okay, like that. So you tap this once, tap this once, tap this twice, twice, twice. You place it twice. Okay, 1 time, 2 times, 1 time, 1 time, 2 times place, 2 times place, 1 time backpack, 1 time, and then you're done. Okay, you're done. This part, you're done with the left already. Okay, so now you'll be holding this. Okay, so you go down 1 step, or actually you can don't go down 1 step. You can just immediately swap. Place this part onto this. Okay, you pick this one up by using your Shift W. Connect it to this one. Okay, pick this up. So it's a repetition. Okay, now you have this on your back. Press your Q to take it out. Okay, do this. Do this. Connect the 2 parts. You still have this in your back. You got this by hitting it twice with the rod. Connect it. You have your camshaft in your back. You can just drop it. Okay? Alright, so that's the assembly part. Now we have this, and we have our rubber somewhere. Okay, so our rubber is over here. We're going to just need to cook it really quickly. So if you didn't notice how I got this, basically you use a rubber belt. You use a rubber that you got from the bucket. Okay, you use it on the disconnected pulley drive over here, the one that we just assembled. Okay, like that. You take your rubber, you use it on the disconnected pulley drive. Okay, so how did I make that one? Let me see if I can find the shaft. There's one over there. Okay, to make this disconnected pulley drive mechanism, you need a shaft. You connect the large pulley first, then you connect the small pulley. You'll get this. Okay, and to get the belt, you just use the raw rubber on it, like that. Okay, so now you have raw rubber belt. Just need to cook this. Okay, since I have 2, I'll make 2. Okay, so this one, you can put this into your horse cart. Okay, let me show you. This one can go into your horse cart. However, if you knife it now to make the timing belt, so this timing belt is what you need for your engine. Okay, if you do this step first, you cannot put it into your horse anymore. Okay, so you can bring the knife with you, bring this one over with you, and then you cut it over here. Okay? You cut it over here so you don't have to walk around with it. Okay, now you grab this one. The one that, remember, we made with the large pulley and the small pulley. We have a disconnected pulley drive mechanism. Okay, so we use the timing belt on it. Then we use the camshaft on it. Okay, use the camshaft on it. Now we have this cam timing assembly. Okay, cam timing assembly. We're going to use it on our diesel crank assembly. Okay, now you're almost done. You just have one last step. Remember this that we made? You remember how we made it? It was from using a pipe, a steel pipe, on a empty tank. That's how we made this. Okay, so we're going to use this on the diesel drive assembly. Okay, now we have our diesel engine. Okay, so that's how you make a diesel engine for yourself. Okay, and the reason why I'm doing it like that is because it's really heavy. It slows down your movements, so it's actually easier to just do it like that, to move the engine over. Okay, I hope this video was helpful for everyone. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the comment section. Yeah, that's our engine tutorial. I really hope it helped some people. If it didn't help me, let me know as well on how I can improve. I'm trying my best. Thanks everybody. Bye bye.